Good morning, Tehmina Khan is here in TKMaths is Fun. In today's video, which is video number 3 in the series of the video, where I am explaining the concepts of the topic which are required by all the year 11 students who starts year 11 in any examination board. So in the previous two videos, I have explained the concept of how to use a calculator, how to change the recurring decimal number into fraction, how to find out the increased percentage when actual value is not given and percentage of the value is increasing twice, and how to find the HCF of a number where letter is involved. You can find the link in the description below. So let's just start this video, which is based on the concept of the trigonometry. So before starting the question, I would like you to recall the concept of sine rule, cosine rule and SOHCAHTOA. So when we say SOHCAHTOA, it means we are talking about a right angle triangle, right? So SOHCAHTOA. What does this mean? So this means sine is a ratio of opposite over hypotenuse. So if this is the angle I'm talking about, so this will be my opposite, this will be my hypotenuse, and this side will be my adjacent. So SO mean sine of the angle is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. Similarly, cos is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. So whatever is the number written here, you can write it down. Similarly, TOA, it means tan theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse. So what these ratios are, it is sometimes not easy to remember. So these, what I will call, these words which we have made, which have no meaning actually in dictionary, but in maths we do make sense out of it. So it is called SOHCAHTOA. So this is used in right angle triangle. Now you need to recall sine rule and cosine rule. What are these? And in which situation it is applied? So for example, I'm talking about cosine rule first. Okay, which rule? Cosine rule. So if I have a triangle in which I know 3 sides, for example, and I'm calling it A, B and C, then and I have to find out, for example, this angle, then I will apply cosine rule. And what cosine rule says, whatever the angle you have to find out, for example, look at the side opposite to it and make it a subject. So it will become A square is equals to, now this is square, B square plus C square minus 2 times these two sides, B into C, and cos of this angle, cos of theta. So you don't need to remember the letters, you remember which side we are talking about. Similarly, in the same cosine rule, if you will recall this properly, you will have no trouble, okay? Now, for example, I know these two sides. Let me take any number here. For example, this is 3 and this is 5. And I have to find out this, this side, okay? I have to find out this side. And this angle is suppose 30 degree. Then how will I apply cosine rule? This side, which I have to find out, I should know the angle opposite to it. So angle opposite to it is 30 and I know it. So cosine rule will be x square is equals to 3 square plus 5 square minus 2 times 3 into 5 into cos of 30. So this is how we apply cosine rule. Now let's see what is sine rule. Okay, so sine rule talks about the triangle where you know 2 sides, an angle which is not between the 2 known sides. It should be any of these, either this one or this one. So for example, I know this one, okay? So let me call it, for example, 4, and let me call this, for example, 6, and this angle is suppose 35 degree. And I have to find what? What I have to find out? For example, this angle. So what sine rule says? Sine rule says you make a ratio of side with the opposite angle. So for example, I'm making the ratio of ratio, I'm using the word sine 4, 4 divided by sine 35 is equals to 6 divided by, let me call this side theta, sine theta, and then I will do cross multiplication. You can write the same thing other way. You can write sine 35 divided by 4 is equals to sine theta divided by 6. So either way you can write it and cross multiply it. So basically you take division of the side with the angle opposite to it. So it makes like this, the combination. So let's see the question. So in this question, now you have to decide what will be applied. That's why I first focused on what are sine and cosine rule. Okay. So question is saying find out the side SR. So let's see which triangle he's talking about. SR is present here. So let's pick up the triangle P, S and R. I have drawn here the triangle for you separately. And it's better if you also draw rough sketch separately. It will help you because looking at the complex figure, it sometimes confuses us. So I have drawn PSR here separately and I have written the values which are written in the question. And I have to find out what this side. So which rule you will apply, you have to decide. By the way, this angle was not given there 30, but how can I find out? Because in any triangle, the sum of the angle is 180. So I added up 97 and 53 and subtracted them from 180. So now I know 3 angles in a triangle. I know one side, but I don't know other side. So I can apply here sine rule easily. Why? I will do this divided by this because I know this angle and this side, and then this angle and this side. So how will I write it here now? I will write SR divided by sine 53 because this side and this angle, okay? And then is equals to PR is this side. PR divided by sine 97 because this is the angle opposite to the side of PR. And after that I'm plugging in the value. I know PR. PR is what? 7.43. So I have written 7.43 here. And then I cross multiply. This goes here, sine 53. And this remains here. Because I have to find out SR. So now it's simple. It is simple. You can use the calculator and find the answer. By the way, will you leave answer like this? No, you will leave it in the 3 significant form. So 1, 2, 3. So what it will be? The last digit where I have to stop is 8 after that. And I have to stop at 7 because this is my third significant figure. Since the digit after it is more than 5, even if it was 5, I would increase this by 1. So answer would be 5.98. And what unit they have used? Centimeter in the question. So you will write here centimeter. Right. Now question is saying find out RQ. So from the diagram, I have drawn that part in which RQ is there. You can see here if you want to see the original question, it is this part I am talking about. PRQ. So I have drawn it here. And I have to find this side. Now which rule you will apply? Because you know 2 sides, an angle between them, between 2 known sides. So cosine rule automatically will come here. So cosine rule is what I have told you earlier also. Because I have to find out this side, so this will be my subject, which is opposite to the angle I know. So it is RQ square is equals to 7.4 square plus 8.5 square, which are known sides, minus 2 times of these 2 sides into cos of angle which is between them, 26. And after that, first of all, you will calculate this value in calculator in one go. When you will get your answer, you will take a square root to find out RQ. I have done the calculation here for you. Again, you will leave answer in 3 significant figure. So 3 significant figure ends here, 3.73. What is the digit after 3? 4, which is less than 5. So my 3 significant answer will be 3.73 centimeter. I hope you understood this question. Thank you very much for watching it. So in next video, I will explain the concept of sets, which will be video number 4. So you can see the link in the description. Thank you very much for watching. Take care and share it with your friends and loved ones who love maths. Thank you.